Hey y'all, welcome back. This video is just gonna touch on how important it is to remain vigilant with your marriage when you're celebrating anniversaries and stuff like that, and just be careful on the gifts that people give you. Um, because the downside is a lot of people aren't happy for your union. It's a lot of malicious and evil people out there just laying back in the cut. They probably been laying back in the cut for years. So you just want to be vigilant on the gift that you're receiving from individuals, and just kind of get out of that fairy tale like, oh, everybody's happy for me, and some people aren't though. So I just want to show you just from different perspectives of other people that have dealt with this personally. um yeah, and just be aware, and also check out my video on, it's gonna be right there in the corner. Go check out that video if you haven't. That's discussing different psalms that you can use for your marriage to strengthen your marriage. You got two hostile families trying to come together and you want peace. Just how to keep peace between the families. Got psalms for that. So that's a great video for my married couples, or you're getting ready to join union together. That's a great video for y'all to watch. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. So yeah, here you go.
Witches love to give you gifts. They love to give you gifts, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And they love to feed you. Then the demonic mirror. Let me tell y'all this. Uh, uh, I think I had got a mirror for a wedding gift. Trash in the trash by a jealous dog. Y'all, let me tell you. Do y'all know how many? When I got married, y'all, it was so much stuff. The Holy Spirit had me throw in the trash, and I didn't think twice about it. I don't care how much it costs. I don't care how good it looks. Trash. Y'all have to, when you get married, especially y'all, these evil dogs. When I tell you the type of evil that can come up out of these dogs from pure jealousy alone, I'm telling you what I know. Honey, baby, you got to be careful about on the gifts that you receive. I know I threw away, I don't know how many items, and I didn't care. I did not care. Uh,
Ah, what a lovely spring day. So, Holy Spirit was speaking to me a few minutes ago, and He told me to make a video about watching the gifts you receive for your wedding, engagement gifts, or like, I specifically heard wedding, engagement, and like a baby shower gifts. People are really wicked today, and many people are secretly in witchcraft. You'll sit there and be in church with these people, and you'll think that these people are godly people, but they're not. They are very skilled at deception. So you have to be very careful about the gifts you receive when you have good things going on in your life, blessings and everything like that. I want to tell you guys a quick story. So when I had got married to the ex-narcissist, right? You know, narcissists, the people that they surround themselves by are either like enablers, or they're narcissists themselves, or like doormats. But he had a close friend, a female, that he had when in high school and all this other stuff. And she came to the wedding. Oh, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. So she gave us a wedding gift, and I didn't really pay attention to it. It was in a box, whatever. We went on our honeymoon. We came back home from the honeymoon. You know, you look at your gifts and all that. And so she gave us a dream catcher. Do you guys know what a dream catcher is? If not, Google it, and you'll see what it is. It's one of those little circular things, items, ornaments. I think it really comes from a Native American culture. No disrespect to them, but I'm just going to say it like it is. So she gave that to us as a wedding gift. It was pink and looked pretty. And at that time, like I said, I didn't know that. It's so loud here in Brooklyn. Anyway, so it looked pretty and all that. And I didn't know that much about demonology or the spiritual realm, but I was a Christian or whatever. So we accepted the gift. We put it up in our bedroom on the wall. Yeah, so I noticed that within probably a couple of weeks of having that dream catcher on the wall, that I started to have crazy nightmares, like dreams of like blood on the wall. And I mean, it was crazy. I had like all these weird dreams of like death and destruction. And then even because it would be crazy. I would wake up in the morning like, oh my goodness, I had a crazy dream. Then he started to say the same thing. He was like I had a horrible dream too. So we were noticing like back to back, we were having these horrible like nightmares that it definitely wasn't normal for me. So as time was going on, probably was like the second month or whatever, it was a lot of conflict in the house, like a lot of arguments over like petty small things. And Holy Spirit was like, something's in this house that doesn't belong here. And so I told him, I said, something's not right. And so I started praying. I said, God, reveal, like, what is it? Let me know, like, what is it that I need to get rid of in this house? Like, it's something that's not right here. So Holy Spirit revealed that it was the dream catcher. So I was looking at it, then I did research online, and the research was showing me that dream catchers are demonic portals to your sleeping, you know, how spirits could get in and stuff like that and torment people. And I was even seeing different comments of people online who said that when they bought dream catchers, that they were having nightmares and torments, seeing dark figures in the house. It was like a lot of crazy stuff. And so I told him that, I showed him the research, and he said, you know what, we need to get this stuff out this house. Like, he's like, I don't want this in the house. We threw it in the trash. We got rid of it. And as soon as we got rid of it, all the nightmares and all that other stuff stopped, and the torments and stuff like that. So the Holy Spirit wants me to tell you guys, be very careful of the gifts that you receive. There are secret haters. And that woman that gave us that wedding gift was supposed to be one of his best friends. She turned out to be a thorn in our marriage. I was doing a lot of videos. I was being interviewed out there in Vegas, and she would watch my interviews, look for anything to try to accuse me with, oh, you know, don't you know when the interviewer asked her if she had kids, she didn't mention your kids. She only mentioned her son and this and this and that. She was just trying to find any little thing to cause problems in our marriage. And I was just like, what's wrong with this woman? Like, you're happy he moved on, but you're really not happy because she's miserable and nobody wanted her. So it's just like people will secretly try to destroy blessings in your life. So whatever gifts you receive, make sure before you keep those things, you pray over it. Make sure you pray over those things. Seek God and seek the Holy Spirit, because some people give you gifts for your wedding, you know, anniversaries, birthdays, baby showers, engagements, because they are literally planting seeds to destroy your new beginning. So be very careful of the gifts that you receive. Pray. And if you feel like something's not right, I don't care if your mama gave it to you, you know what, get rid of that stuff, because people are very wicked, jealous, hateful, envious, and spiteful. And they pretend that they love God, and they may pretend that they love you, but they don't.
It is so important to pray about the people around you, especially your friendships. During the time I was getting married, I had a dream that a friend had given me a gift. Somehow in the dream, my mom had found out, and she was really upset about it in the dream. And I remember just waking up after that dream, just thinking to myself, like, is someone gonna give me a gift that I shouldn't take? Like, I wasn't sure if it was just a subconscious thing because I was getting married, or something that God was actually showing me. So let's fast forward about a few months later. We're closer to like the wedding date, and I meet up with a friend, and she basically has a gift for me. Now we're hanging out, and you know, we're talking, we're catching up, all the stuff you do with your friends, and somehow, some way, I end up forgetting the gift. Looking back at it now, I really feel like that was God. I get home now, and I'm in the kitchen, and my mom is also in the kitchen, and she is cooking. All of a sudden, I remember, like, oh shoot, I literally forgot the gift that my friend gave me. And so I say that out loud while my mom's in the kitchen cooking, and she's like, what gift? And so I tell her the gift. I'm like, hey, my friend gave me this gift. It's this specific gift. And immediately my mom got so upset. I've never seen, like, I've had friends give me gifts before in the past, but for some reason, this just triggered something in her. I just was like to her, like, okay, you're being dramatic. It's not that serious. Like, it's just a gift from a friend. It's never that deep. And she's like, you don't give this specific gift to somebody when they're getting married. I guess in our culture, it's like a sign of bad luck. I'm not going to say the gift because I don't want to give it away. My mom was very bothered as to why this person would give me this gift specifically as a wedding gift. We continue to just kind of like go back and forth. I'm like, oh, don't over spiritualize everything. Now I'm like, nah, spiritualize everything. Spiritualize everything, okay? I go upstairs now, and immediately as soon as I go upstairs, it's like God reminds me of the dream. Because the dream, I had the dream like months ago. So I didn't think anything of it until I went upstairs, and then the dream came back to me. And so now I'm like, oh God, this is the dream that you showed me months ago. This is exactly what the situation was. This was the person that was going to give me the gift that you didn't want me to take. And so Now I'm like, I don't even know how to tell this person that I can't take the gift. So I don't know how it happened, but I end up going back to meet up with this person, and she ended up basically bringing the gift. And at the time, my people pleasing ways could not say, hey, I had a dream about you. The God revealed to me that you're gonna give me a gift, and somehow I think it contains some witchcraft they try to do on me and my marriage. So I ain't gonna take the gift. I didn't say all that. I just took the gift. And so I took the gift. And I felt this like conviction come over me, and I just threw it away. I took the gift and I threw it away. Me and that friend continued to be friends, even though that experience happened. It did raise suspicions. After that whole incident, our friendship just slowly started to dwindle. It was like no beef, no nothing. Like I had things in my mind, and I started having like multiple things and dreams and just situations happen with this person that made me like raise a red flag in my head. But after this whole incident, I felt like our friendship just kind of slowly dwindled, and we're not really talking as much. It wasn't beef or anything like that. But I think low key, they know and I know what it is. If there is a friend who raises red flags in your life, it's not by a coincidence. You need to pay attention to those things. That is why it's so important to pray. I feel like during that time of me preparing to get married, I had gone on a fast, and I feel like that was one of the things that God had shown me during the fast that I needed to be very mindful of. And I'm so grateful that what I actually dreamt of actually happened in real life, because it really protected me and saved me from any demonic initiation or association I would have put myself into if I had just accepted the gift and brought it into my home. It's so important to pray about the people around you. A lot of us are holding on to friends that are not supposed to be in our lives because of longevity, because of experiences, history, whatever it is. And I really believe that God is saying that seek Him for your friends, seek Him for the people in your life, and don't hold on to somebody just because you've known them for so long or because you're just afraid to let them go.
Woo, that was crazy, wasn't it, y'all? I hope y'all enjoyed that. Don't forget, shop the website. Y'all know, go check out the candles. We have candles for all different type of situations. And again, I'm just thankful for the support. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, okay? And just thank you to all the new subscribers. And until next time, y'all stay blessed and highly favored.